Hi friends, Paula with Monarch. Today I want to talk to you about the great partnership we have with Isuzu and the Cummins truck with the Allison transmission. Folks, this right here is a 20-foot reefer with a Thermo King reefer unit. What I want to do is show you why this is the right truck for the right application for you. We'll talk about temperatures. Come on board. So we start with this great visibility, great turning radius. So we have the Cummins engine here, which has got the B6.7 liter. That is 260 horsepower for you. And then we're partnering this up with the Allison 2500. The Allison 2500 has a range of up about over 30,000. While this is a 26,000 GVW rated truck for regular license, this truck has the ability to carry a little bit more without suffering in performance and the use, as long as you're not going through the scales. Now, when we get here, obviously a lot of our footprint is going to be in the cab. And again, really easy to open. We can see that we have a 90-door opening. We have an air ride seat for you. We have a middle compartment where you can work. We have the passenger. The column, the steering column, it is an elliptical column, and we have the ability to see all of our gauges in there. You know, you can see what you have on def, on the particular filter. You can see a lot of monitor information is now being provided on the dash. That's a different video, but you can see here that above this here, we have the T690. So Thermo King is a self-powered, this particular reefer is a self-contained. What does that mean to you? This vehicle runs when the truck is running on and off as needed. It is a smart reefer, but it also has the ability to power it up two different ways. One is that it's dialed in right into our fuel tank. So if you're in the middle of the desert and you want to have a cooling reefer, this thing will run off of the fuel tank. The other opportunity for you is that we've also added the ability for the plug so that we have an overnight ability. So this reefer can actually work as a storage. If you have a facility, maybe you have a different, more supplies than you need to, you can load the night before. The opportunities are endless on what you can do here, but you can run it off the fuel tank and off of the electrical power. 233 phase is usually the way that it's recommended. So we can see that we have a 20-foot here. Now this truck has a nice look. And we went ahead and did the aluminum wheels. And it just adds a little bit of bling bling to the truck. We also have an air ride suspension here. Not necessary with this reefer, but this customer has very high-end sushi foods and that they wanted to not get demolished before they get there. So we went ahead and used the air ride suspension for that reason. The other thing they also wanted is we are delivering in San Francisco, and sometimes we want a lift gate for a pallet, and sometimes we want to just load off of that. And so we also have cradled in here the ramp. So you have to lower the lift gate to give you access to the ramp, just in this position, but then you can use the ramp anytime you need to, if you had a shorter delivery or for any reason at all that you needed to. So this truck also has that. You can see here that this truck has the inverted T flooring, which inverted T flooring, if you can come up close and look, is my preferred choice for flooring. Here's why. If you don't have a lot of condensation, you're gonna have pallets or dollies. These grooves are enough to keep the moisture off the ground so that the driver does not slip. It is non-skid, so there's no slippage here, which is also important for the safety, but the driver can use pallet jack and a hand pallet as well. And then we already added the kick plate. Obviously we wanna protect. Behind here, you're gonna have 3 inches of insulation, and then you have the chem light, which is this white thing, to protect, sanitize, and so forth. But then we have this here, and this is really gonna absorb here the weight of the pallet hitting the sides. You don't wanna damage that foam insulation. The reefer you can see is in the front there. It is mounted in the front. It is gonna come back and circulate and feed the air in a circular manner. We have a roll of tie downs, obviously to tie down your product. And then we have a fully insulated door. The door on this truck is heavy. It's about the same insulation as you have on the truck. Super important to maintain the temperature of this vehicle as we go by. The other feature on this truck, of course, is that you have a clean platform. So this is a 20-foot by 96 by 102 wide truck. And not relevant to this application. We'll look at that emission systems that comes with the Cummins engine. This is really critical because if you wanted to add toolboxes or anything else to this truck, we have a clean frame, folks. This is beautiful. This is your 2023 Isuzu FTR with the Cummins Allison. And to boot, we even are bringing on Thermo King. Call me, Paula Ventura, 408-655-8889. Thank you.